If London is to continue to grow and remain competitive, then its transport system must continue to grow too, to keep London moving.
As well as Crossrail 2, we need to be thinking about a southern rail access to Heathrow that will connect from Waterloo through the southern parts of London into Heathrow, making sure that we can get more cars off the road.
Big consideration in London has to be improvement of air quality, and the big thing we can do is focus on vehicles. So electric vehicles and gas-powered vehicles, infrastructure to support that seems to be a big issue.
I think 5G is going to play a vital part to London's future as a leader in the digital world. It'll enable a revolution around seamless connectivity and new digital services.
There is a huge amount of new technology that's coming into the marketplace as we see. London has a tremendous opportunity to take advantage of these as long as industry and government and commerce all work together.
50% of all data ever generated has actually come from the last year alone. I think there's going to be a shift in the future, not about collecting data, but what we're actually going to do with this data.
The key barrier to delivery is the finite amount of government money that there is to put into infrastructure and the competing uses, education, health, defence and so on.
The challenge is not about attracting the money into London, the challenge is how London actually pays for the money, because money doesn't come free.
With major infrastructure comes restrictions for the public, and I think sometimes it's hard to get across that these restrictions need to be in place first, so then they don't like the idea of the infrastructure.
Continued investment in apprentices, ensuring we've got the right critical engineering skills, and ensuring that our project management is at the best it can be to ensure we deliver these complex projects well.
There's too many inevitable delivery paradigms at the moment, and we see a great opportunity to make the whole greater than the sum of the parts through that connected thinking that London desperately needs at the moment.
Now more than ever, we can really harness the power of data to make smarter decisions around how we're going to organise infrastructure in the future.
We can't prioritise one region over another when it comes to infrastructure investment. What we've got to do is look at new mechanisms for funding schemes so we can look at a balanced approach across the UK.
In the post-Brexit world especially, a strong London needs a strong north, and a strong north needs a London that works as well.
We need to export capital to parts of the country which may not have those skills, or if those skills exist elsewhere, let's bring them to where we need it most.
If you look at Tideway, we've got materials coming from Swansea, from Aberdeen, from Northern Ireland and all sorts of parts of the country. The supply chains are national and indeed international.
Steady and sustained capital investment is essential to ensure that transport can support greater productivity, new jobs and housing, sure in London, but also across the country.